engines, one-piece fabrication of Rita Acres on his Chevrolet.
Jason Machado of Hayes, Virginia, in the 46. He'll start the race in 6th. Dr. Burden Dentist and Associates on the Chevrolet. Matt Morgan in the 50 of Seaford with Car Masters and Snap-on, Royal Purple, Rose Brothers Heating and Air of Yorktown. Landon Abbott in the 70. You got Rod Bazitsky in the 2. He's got Cavalier Garage, Beach Radiator. So the Train Depot, a few of the sponsors on the Buick of the 2 of Rod Bazitsky. Jim Bennett in the 10th position of the Car Masters machine ready to go. As the pace truck, the Toyota Tundra, comes down pit road. Green flag from Shane Snyder, and we're underway. Bill Aker looking for his first win in the Super Streets this year in 22 in the Lucky 13 machine. And they're going to do the race start over, as we did not have the start the officials wanted. So they'll double up the automobiles and turn them loose again. Bill Aker, Sean Calloway, Reno Marchetti, Sammy Gaeta. Buck?
Yeah, the biggest thing, I guess, on these initial starts, once again, it always comes down from the tower. Make sure the driver knows the flagman starts the race. Past that point, it's up to the leader to restart the race. So it's up to Shane to actually give them the green flag to start the event. So the officials probably not liking what they saw, and a couple of cars taken off before Shane was actually able to give them the green flag.
All right, Buck Russo on pit road. And we've got the Toyota Tundra about to make that left. And we'll turn them loose and try it again. Bill Aker, Sean Calloway up front. Sammy Gaeta and Reno Marchetti. There's the green. There's the drivers into the gas. And they bump and bang off each other, nose to tail. But we have a good start this time. Bill Aker and the 12, Sean Calloway, will fight it out for the lead on the back straightaway. It's a 40-lap event. Butterfoss and Barton Orthodontic Super Streets, and Bill Aker out front in 22 in the Lucky 13 machine. He's sideways out of 4. Sammy Gaeta all over his back bumper. Sean Calloway to his outside. Now Sean Calloway wants a piece of the lead. He pulls halfway past the 22. Bill Aker down low, then Reno Marchetti following the tire tracks of the 12 of Sean Calloway on the outside. He gets cut off by the 22 of Bill Aker, who takes over the second spot, just ahead of Sammy Gaeta, who's now in third spot. Randy Akers back in the 21 in fifth. Reno Marchetti stuck on the outside between the 24 and the 21. The Tire X 01, 7 wins this year for Reno Marchetti. Rob Bazitsky a little bit further back, just ahead of the 70 and the 46. Now Landon Abbott comes to life in the 70 machine. Goes down on the inside of the 2 of Rod Bazitsky. Buck?
Yeah, this is really showing exactly. We've seen how dominant the 01 car is all season long. This is a perfect example of when we talk about getting on the outside, wearing the tires out, and how much lack of grip there is up there compared to the bottom, as Reno Marchetti has dropped all the way to 6th. Now that he's on the bottom, he's going to make the charge back as he goes by Matt Morgan's machine. He's going to set his eyes on the back of Randy Akers' 21 car.
Sammy Gaeta also looks a little bit faster than the 22 of Bill Aker. Sammy up there in third spot, just ahead of Randy Akers' 21. Once again, you talked about the 01 Reno Marchetti getting down on the bottom of the racetrack where he likes to run and where he runs the fastest. Now he's working on the back end and the side of the 21 of Randy Akers. They trade little paint on the back straightaway. And the back end gets ripped off the 01 as Randy Akers came down on Reno Marchetti and made some contact with his automobile. And you see the back end of the race car hanging off the side of the 01 of Reno Marchetti. 7 laps completed. Out front by a long shot, Sean Calloway. At least a half a straightaway back to the 22 of Bill Aker, who still looks like he might be a little bit slower than Sammy Gaeta. Reno Marchetti once again with the back end hanging off his race car after contact was made by the 21 of Randy Akers. A little bit of smoke coming out of the 50 of Matt Morgan's machine, the CarMaster's machine. Now it looks like it is letting go. A lot of smoke coming out of the front end of that 50 automobile. Second, third, and fourth. Nose to tail, the 22, 24, and 0-1. 10 laps into a 40-lap race. And that 50 has let go big time. Matt Morgan in the 50 dropping back to the rear of the field. And he will take that car into the pits. That back bumper and the area below the deck lid on the Tire X01 of Reno Marchetti still hanging on. CarMaster's 50 comes in hot on pit road. Kevin Morgan is out once again. I'm sorry, Matt Morgan in the 50. 12 laps completed. The car 12. Out front, once again, Sean Calway. Biggest battle is back for the third spot. The 22 and the 0-1 and the 21. Not used to seeing Reno Marchetti in that 0-1 caught up in traffic. He's usually out front. At least he has been this entire race season. "14 laps completed. Sean Calway, Sammy Gaeta, Bill Aker, Reno Marchetti, Randy Akers." Let's go to Buck.
Yeah, the bigger thing about the 0-1 car having the back bumper cover flapping, the spoiler's actually attached to it. So right now, Renault's driving with no spoiler at all. The spoiler's actually attached. Like I said, if you look at it, you can see the spoiler at the top of that back bumper cover. So that car's got to be wicked loose right now, which probably doesn't hurt these cars. Big race cars driving in the corner needing to be loose. But Randy Akers is really shadowing the 0-1 car and trying to get to that busted up back bumper cover that he started a battle with to maybe even finish off that battle a little bit more.
And Buck, another driver we're used to seeing up front is the 70 of Landon Abbott, who's got 2 wins this year, and he's way back there in traffic. Reno Marchetti, of course, stuck back there, and Reno with 7 wins.
Yeah, Landon and them, I talked to them earlier today after their qualifying efforts, and pretty much he's up in spirits. He's ready to race, but for some reason they've lost something on the front end control of that car. They've got forward bite, but it's almost so much that the car will not turn. So they got everything from the center of the car back working perfect. Somewhere in the front end something's gone wrong, and the entire team, the same team that works on Reno Marchetti's 0-1 car, cannot figure out what is wrong with the 70 car yet.
All right, Buck, 18 laps completed out of 40 here at Langley Speedway. Sean Calway continues to dominate this race and lead in the 12 car. Sammy Gaeta back in the second spot in 24. Reno Marchetti in the 0-1 in third spot. Randy Akers in fourth in the 21. Then Bill Aker has fallen back to fifth. He started the race on the pole after the invert of the top 4. Landon Abbott, the 70 and 6. Jason Michaud in 46 and 7th. 8th, Rod Pazitsky in the 2. Jim Bennett in the 50, and Matt Morgan is out in the other 50A. Halfway sign has gone up. And like Buck was talking about, that spoiler attached to that back bumper and the whole area below the rear deck lid. If you've ever wanted to see what the inside of a race car looks like for Super Street, there you go. It's been smooth sailing for that number 12, Sean Calway. Sean once again at Virginia Beach. Randy Akers currently in 4th position in that 21 machine. We're used to seeing him click off a bunch of wins during the season, but has not been the case this year for the 21. Driver from Gloucester, Virginia. He's got a new sponsor this year, Hugh Church and Associates. Sean Calway once again at Virginia Beach driving an 85 Buick Regal. He's got that thing out front. Reinhardt Foods, Cal's Pizza, Hobbytown USA, Joe's Cornhole Boards, and Danny Harrell Motorsports for the 12. Sean Calloway. Jason Michaud making a move to the inside of the 70 of Landon Abbott, and that is for the 6th position. And there goes Rod Bazinski making a move on Landon Abbott for the 7th position. Rod Bazinski from 8th to 7th. Sean Calloway, the 12 lead. Sammy Gator, Rena Marchetti, Randy Akers, and Bill Aker top 5 after 26 laps, and the caution flag comes out for the 70. A spin by Landon Abbott brings out the caution flag here on lap 26. It will tighten up the field, and the Krispy Kreme cone will come out shortly, and we'll see who's going to choose to take it and go to the outside to challenge Sean Calloway, who's led every single lap so far in this race.
Yeah, they're wiping the fenders off and everything, making sure they're clean, but they're going to put some duct tape on the rear end of this machine and try to keep it together. Lots of damage on the right side of it from between the battle with Renault and the little glove action there between Renault and Randy Akers out on the track there. Could not really gain anything right there as the tires started getting hotter. Maybe waiting for the 12 car to come back to him. Well, he's going to stay right in his tire tracks. Randy Akers will go to the top, Mike. Bill Aker goes to the bottom, the 46 to the top, 2 to the top, the 70 to the bottom, and Renault will drop to the bottom, and he'll head on around. We're getting ready to get back under green, Mike, and this race is getting ready to get real good.
Oh, yeah, and Jim Bennett, he is the lucky dog. He gets his lap back in the Car Masters number 50. And once again, the Krispy Kreme cone comes out, and it's going to get good to the end of this one. 26 laps completed out of 40. It is the Super Streets from Butterfoss and Barton Orthodontics and Langley Speedway. Once again, they jump before the flag comes out. Not a good start. And I'm not sure that they're going to redo it.
Yeah, Mike, like I said, the flagman starts the initial race, but the leader gets to start the restart, but it did look like he went just a hair before the line there.
I think they all did, Buck. I think that's why they're letting it go.
Yeah, they just said, okay, guys, y'all ready to race? Let's go ahead and race. How about Randy Akers? Uses the cone, gets up on the outside, drops right down in line in second. Now here comes Sammy Gator, though. Hard charge to the inside for the 24 car.
Akers was sideways at the exit of 4, just about looped it around. Now Sammy Gator sideways. They're slipping and sliding in between 3 and 4. Now it's going to be the 22. Bill Aker who takes advantage of Gator's slip. He dives down underneath to take away that 3rd spot. Also, the 2 of Rod Bazinski comes underneath the 46 of Jason Michaud. They have a good race between each other. And here on the outside goes Rena Marchetti to Sammy Gator's outside. It's by the 7 Cities Vapes 24. Rod Bazinski, he dives it in hard on the inside of the 46 of Jason Michaud. The 70, Landon Abbott wants a piece of the action. He comes up, almost makes it 3 wide. Sean Calloway loving this action in his rear view mirror as he continues to lead. Sideways, Bazinski into the 46. He spins him around in between turns 1 and 2. Jason Michaud sits backwards in between 1 and 2 after contact was made by the Beach Radiator number 2 of Rod Buzz Bazinski. They were racing hard for that position. A lot of back and forth between the 2 and the 46. And Jason Michaud, he will spin around. He'll get back at the rear of the field. The 2 will also have to go to the rear of the field for aggressive driving, according to the officials. At that white stripe that's over there painted on the racetrack in turn 4, letting these drivers know that's where you restart. And also the flagman, Shane Snyder, is the man who throws the green flag and starts the race. Well, look at Rena Marchetti. He'll be to the outside of the fastest guy today, Sean Calloway. Sammy Gator in the 24 will be on the back bumper of Rena Marchetti. It's going to be a great restart. Once again, only 2 cars take the Krispy Kreme cone here at Langley Speedway. Pace truck slows up. Get everybody lined up side by side behind him. The Toyota Tundra. Now he will pull off. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Sean Calloway leads. And on the outside, the 01 Reno Marchetti, a bad restart for the 24 of Sammy Gaeta. He's slowing up and going to the rear of the field. Problem, possibly a flat tire or something going wrong with the 24. See if we can get a word with Buck. He'll get a closer look at it. But up front, Sean Calloway, Reno Marchetti, and the 21 of Randy Akers will duke it out for the lead. Contact between the 12 and 01. Randy Akers dives underneath. New leader, Randy Akers in 21. The 22 of Bill Aker comes up to challenge these guys. What a race we've got going on. And a new leader, Randy Akers in the Hugh Church machine. Reno Marchetti stuck on the outside in 01. Sean Calloway, the 12 and the 22, leaning on each other at the exit of 2. Sammy Gaeta continues to slow and try to get his car in the pits. Reno Marchetti sideways that time between 3 and 4. He hangs on to it, and the 12 dives underneath. Sean Calloway. Great battle for the second spot. 7 laps to go for Randy Akers in 21. What a race. Let's go to Buck and see if we can find out what the deal is with the 24 of Sammy Gaeta in the 7 Cities Vapes machine.
Yeah, like for some reason, on the initial start, it looked like something happened with the transmission. On the second start, it looked like it hiccuped a little bit. On that last restart, now they're telling him to shut it off. He's going ahead and calling it a night with the 7 City Vapes number 24, so something definitely amiss with the car. And it's slipping, it looks like, on the transmission and not able to get anything to the rear.
Thank you, Buck. On the racetrack, once again, it's the 21 of Randy Akers looking for his first win of the season. He's used to getting a lot of wins here at Langley Speedway in the Super Streets, but he's got that 12 to contend with before this one is done as he closes up on the back bumper. Here comes Sean Calloway back to life in the 12. Calloway looking at that back bumper. It's getting closer and closer. Now he's trying to get that car on the inside to make the pass. Follows him down the back straightaway. And Reno Marchetti watching these two battle it out of his windshield. The 22 Bill Aker in 4th. And the 70 of Landon Abbott, after the problems he had at the beginning of the race in a spin, is up in 5th in the 70. Randy Akers holding his breath, trying to stay ahead of that 12 of Sean Calloway. Reno Marchetti hoping these two get together, and they're trying to, that's for sure. A little tap is made to the back bumper of 21 Randy Akers. Randy trying to block the 12 of Sean Calloway. Calloway pushes him that time between turns 1 and 2. 38 laps out of 40, and a great barn burner tonight for the Langley Speedway Super Streets. White flag in the windshield of Randy Akers. Sean Calloway is going to make him work for it, though. Once again, he will push him that time between 1 and 2. Bumps once, twice, 3 times. He gets loose at the exit of turn 2, though. Can he make the move? I don't think he has enough time, but he does. He body slams the 21, spins him around sideways. He goes around. Reno Marchetti wins the race, 0-1 after the 21 spins and the 12 spin. Reno Marchetti, the winner of the race in a dramatic finish at Langley Speedway for the Super Streets. Wow, that was crazy. 21 and 12 get into it. And look who comes out the winner, Buck Roos.
Yeah, I told you, don't count him out no matter what's going on. That team brought him down nice and calm, talked to him on the radio, said take it easy. We get another caution, you'll be able to take the cone. We'll go up to the front, we'll start racing with these guys and see what we have. And I was just sitting there watching, and there was just enough room between the cars for Calloway to be able to still get a bumper underneath the 21 machine of Akers, and he did down in 3 and 4. Got him around, and how about Bill Aker coming home in the second spot right here with the 22 machine. Awesome run. I think he's going to be trying to get on the 1490 Outlaw pre-race shows every week now. But Reno Marchetti, you talked about it. He's sitting down here, and the checkered flag's still up here in Shane Snyder's hands after everybody's sitting here still in shock about everything that went on.
Wow.
And there goes the checkered flag into the 01 driver's hands, and he'll collect another win in 2015 after a crazy finish.
Win number 8 for Reno Marchetti.
And this one didn't come as easy as the first 6 or 7 of those. I'll tell you what. Oh, boy. Randy Akers with a little bit of talking with the automobiles here real quick. And we're going to... We have our officials down here, but Randy definitely not happy after we've talked about how long it's been since he's been in Dale Emmons victory lane. And Reno, a quick salute real quick to our sponsors tonight down there in 3 and 4 for Sky 4 and Reinhardt Food Services. Burning it down. This young man definitely happy. He had to definitely work for this one tonight. A little bit different from the other wins in 2015. And a pumped driver in this 0-1 machine because he had to come from the back, a la Kyle Busch style, back to the front and into Dale Emmons victory lane. And like I said, I haven't seen him this pumped in a long time. He was pumping his fists. He's done burnouts on the straightaways. Woods Body Shop logo and his bow tie. Crossing the start-finish line first, even by a foot anyway. No matter what happened, he still was the first car at the start-finish line. At the finish of the race, we'll wait for the official results for the rest of the finishing field. He's never experienced anything like this. Definitely, here's your wheelman, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Reno Marchetti. And Mike rings the bell. Match and fight and bout over. Reno, man, had to come back from all kinds of different things happening tonight. Big victory lane kiss. Great job, buddy.
Thank you, man. That was a heck of a race. You know, they tried to take it from us, tried to take me out 2 or 3 times. I decided I'm going to run for points. I'll buy my time in third and see what happens. Well, it sure paid off. My dad's over the radio, just calm down. Keep patient. It'll come your way. Well, this just proves it.
Yeah, I tell you, when the bumper cover came off, I was wondering exactly what was going to be the call, but they waited till the caution. You came down pit road. The team took their nice time. Made sure they got all your repairs done because I know it was loose as mess out there with no spoiler. Had to be crazy feeling.
It was crazy, man. I was just driving. I was just doing what I do and just taking it as it come. I got to thank Woods Body Shop. Jamie the Glass Man is here tonight. Thanks for coming out. It was a heck of a night to come. RC Lug Excavation, Diamond Pay, Cornerstone Insurance, Ball Office Products, Sanson Cleaners, Tire X, Jen's 2 Cents. Everybody in the stands for coming out. Langley Speedway, Ron Hart for sponsoring the night. Thank you, everybody, and the good Lord.
There you go, buddy. Well, come on around here to the front side of this car. We got Melissa, the account exec, Kathy, the local sales manager, John, the general manager, and Tom, operations director for Sky 4.